Big Mo's Super Bowl sliders with my boy Kales. Enjoy. Welcome to On the Block Barbecue. Today I'm with the co-host, my boy Kales. We're going to be talking Super Bowl fun facts as well as predictions and what do we expect to happen. Today we're going to be cooking on the griddle as well as the Recteq 700. We're going to be making jalapeno poppers stuffed with chorizo and cream cheese wrapped in bacon. And then we're going to make some double sliders using Hawaiian bread and some hash brown in there, some pickles, Thousand Island dressing. So it's about to go down, so enjoy. So if you watch any of the episodes, you know that we sample different beers. So somebody in the suggestion box put out Sonrisa from Common Space, so we're gonna try that out. I had some leftover Oh Yeah from Common Space as well, so we're gonna introduce my boy Kels to that. I am drinking Sonrisa. He's drinking Oh Yeah, and here we go again. Cheers. All right, it's good. I'm gonna get that again and make some enchiladas out of it. I really enjoyed it. Kels, what you think about the Oh Yeah?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Will you try it again?
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely try it.
Definitely try it again. All right. So, we're going to be working on the griddle today. First thing I'm going to cook is the chorizo, so that has time to cool down when I put it in the jalapenos. I'm not going to cook it all the way because I'm going to put them in the smoker. So I'm just going to cook it about halfway through, and then I'll finish cooking it on the smoker. So that'll be the first thing we get set up. I just bought local cacique pork chorizo from the market, so we'll be throwing that on the griddle and frying it up. One thing about chorizo, there is no bigger fan than Eric. As this cooks, Kels, what do you predict is going to happen in this week's Super Bowl game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs?
Man, so obviously I don't watch it with a fan's eye, as I've told you before. I always watch it with a coach's eye. So this is what I think is going to happen. I believe the Chiefs are going to win the game. The only way that I see the Bucs winning is if Brady plays a completely clean game. What I mean by that is he can't have any turnovers, no fumbles, no interceptions. And I definitely believe that he's going to have at least one turnover in the game. So I think that's going to be the difference in the game. I think the Chiefs win 34-28.
34-28. Okay. Kels is putting the Chiefs at 34-28. I don't really want to see Tom Brady get his 7th ring, but I think he will. I think, as Kels mentioned, he needs to play a perfect game, and I think he will. I think they're going to stay away from the Honey Badger. I think that he will come up with a game plan in these last 2 weeks and ride off into the sunset with his 7th ring. The scores, I will say 42-35.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be one of the highest scoring Super Bowls in history. That's what I think. Okay.
I love it.
So, the first trivia question of the night. Kels, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm always ready. I was born ready.
Okay. Who is the only QB to win the Super Bowl with 2 different teams?
Peyton Manning with the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos.
All right. He's 1-0. Okay, more questions coming after this. Now it's time to prep the jalapenos. So what we're going to do is we're going to take whole jalapenos. We're going to chop the ends off, cut them in half, and then clean out the seeds. Stuff them with chorizo, cream cheese, wrap them in bacon, I used center cut bacon. After they're all prepped, we're going to put them in the smoker. I got the smoker at 400 degrees. We're going to put them in there for about 20 to 25 minutes. The bacon should crisp up nicely at that high temp, and then we're going to enjoy next to the sliders we make tonight too. I have another cup of sonrisa, common space. My co-host Kels has oh yeah, common space. His are probably hitting a little bit harder. His are 10.4. I think mine's are like less than 5 or something like that. So cheers. So here it is. Kales, which player has won the Super Bowl MVP 3 times?
I'm gonna guess.
All right.
I'm gonna guess Tom Brady.
Guess again. I'll give you 3 options.
Hold on. No, hold on. Let me guess another time. Joe Montana.
Correct. I threw that question to see your 49er fandom, and you failed. What do you got to say to 49er Nation?
Nothing. I'm a true fan. The odds are higher that it would be Tom Brady, who has 6 rings, than Joe Montana, who has 4. And if I remember correctly, 3 of those games, Jerry Rice had over 200 yards receiving. So I'm sure they gave him a couple of MVPs that he didn't deserve. But, hey, it's Joe Montana, I'm fine.
Okay, all right. So he wasn't right. If you're right, let us know. But he was correct on his second question, on his second attempt. And I don't know if we should give it to him or not.
No.
Okay.
I failed.
He failed. All right. So I'm going to continue prepping these jalapeno poppers, and then we're going to come back when we throw them in the smoke. So we're all prepped here. We got all the jalapeno poppers wrapped and prepped. If you could get yourself a little tray like this, a little metal tray, it makes it really easy to handle all of these poppers. So again, we're going to put these in the smoker at 400 for about 20 to 25 minutes. We're going to check around 20 minutes to see if the bacon is nice and crispy. In the meantime, I'm going to have another beer. So I'll pop these in. And now another question for the co-host. All right, so there are currently 4 teams that have never played in the Super Bowl. Can you name them all?
I'm going to try.
You're going to try.
I'm going to start with the Houston Texans,
Correct.
Jacksonville Jaguars. That's a fact. The Los Angeles Chargers. No, that's wrong. They played the 49ers and lost and got killed. Okay, so the Houston Texans, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Super Bowl. You start Super Bowl, correct?
Super Bowl, yeah.
The Cleveland Browns.
Correct.
Um,
One other team. Let me know if you need a hint.
I'll take your hint.
Okay. Jerome Bettis is from there.
The Detroit Lions.
There it is. Detroit. So, 4 teams never made a Super Bowl. Texans, Browns, Jaguars, and the Detroit Lions. Out of those 4, who will be the first to make it to the Super Bowl?
Oh, that's a great question.
That's what
I love
here.
that. That is a great question.
I know my answer.
Let me just say this. I have to answer this question based off of current current circumstances of the franchises. All right. The Jacksonville Jaguars are in disarray. Like basically they're starting over, but they start over every 5 years.
Correct.
Right? So they've never gone anywhere. They've been to the AFC Championship with Blake Bortles, but that was an anomaly, right? The Houston Texans, they're over the cap, $60 million. Their quarterback wants to leave. Their owner's terrible. They hired a coach that has no coordinator experience. And then who else? The Detroit Lions have won one playoff game in the Super Bowl era. They've won one playoff game in the Super Bowl era. And of the 4 teams, they're the oldest franchise of the 4 teams.
Right.
Because the Cleveland Browns obviously are a reinvent. You know, they turned into the Baltimore Ravens, then they came back as the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to say this, even though it pains me to say this, the Cleveland Browns are in the best position to win the Super Bowl of those 4 teams. The reason why it pains me to say this is because, as we all know, I hate Baker Mayfield. And I'm going to say this. The Cleveland Browns will win the Super Bowl first of those 4 teams without Baker Mayfield as their starting quarterback.
Ooh.
It's funny that you mentioned that. And this is as an aside from what we're doing cooking-wise. But Baker Mayfield actually let this get to him on Friday of this week. There was Cleveland Brown fans that are rallying for the Browns to trade for Deshaun Watson. And Baker Mayfield took it upon himself to address these guys via Twitter. And he antagonized the Cleveland Brown fans for wanting Deshaun Watson instead of go with him. Yeah. That's the main reason why I believe that he will never be a championship quarterback. You got to let that stuff roll off, man. You're a franchise quarterback.
You're pro.
Listen, although I don't like you, you had 10 wins this year. You won a playoff game. You took 2 steps forward. Don't take 8 steps back. You know, just don't worry about the pencil necks on Twitter. Just get it done on the field, man.
Left here, another question then. All right, so 2 teams are tied with the most Super Bowl losses, 5. Can you name the 2 teams? Let me know if you need a hint.
Yeah, I definitely need a hint.
All right. One of the teams, their former quarterback is playing in the Super Bowl this weekend.
Well, that's the New England Patriots.
Correct.
Okay.
Can't get the other one?
Most losses.
Tied with the most losses in the Super Bowl.
Can I ask a quick hint? How many losses is it? Do you know?
5.
5 losses.
Yeah.
Wow. 5 Super Bowl losses. I mean, I would guess, my guess is somebody that's, you know what? I probably am going to get this wrong. Actually, I think I am going to get this wrong because if it's 5, I was going to say the Buffalo Bills, but I think they have 4.
Yeah, it's not them.
I'm going to say the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No. Their former quarterback is now the GM.
Former quarterback is the GM? Oh, the Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos. Good job. All right, so it's the Cleveland Browns, New England Patriots, and the Denver Broncos. Okay. know you're gonna love this one. Big Ben had the lowest passer rating to ever win a Super Bowl. Was it 33.6, 22.6, or 40.6?
Well, I'm not a big fan of passer rating. I think that's like I believe that's a pencil neck stat. You know, but I think that Big Ben probably had a 33. What was it, 33 point something?
So your options are 33.6, 22.6, or 40.6.
My God, 33.6 is what my guess is.
His passer rating for his first Super Bowl win was 22.6.
Wow.
So that was it. All right, one more. This is a question that Dan should know the answer to. Dan, I hope you're watching, and I hope you get this right. How many passes did Bob Greasy complete in Super Bowl 8 for the Dolphins' victory? Was it 12, 10, or 6?
Man, since this is a question, I would say 6.
The answer is 6. So he has, Bob Greasy completed the fewest passes in Super Bowl history.
That's the Super Bowl of the undefeated 1970, two?
I don't really care about the Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins, right? Well, he had two great, I shouldn't say great, but very good running backs, Larry Zonka and Mercury Morris. So, I mean, he didn't have to do much. Just like Ben Roethlisberger didn't have to do much when he had the Bus and Hines and all those legendary Pittsburgh Steelers to win a championship.
I mean,
Fast Willie Parker.
and Big Ben I trust. So I will not stand here for any Big Ben slander. All right, so we got the hash brown cooked. We got the bacon cooked. We got onions and mushrooms mixed together, cooked. They got some nice color to it. So I'm gonna throw these patties on there. These I think they're like 4x4 Hawaiian roll sized patties that we're about to consume. So I'm gonna slide these on and we'll see how. Okay, so we got these two big patties. Again, we're gonna go hash brown, bread, hash brown, meat, cheese, bread, meat, cheese, bacon, mushrooms and onions and pickles and some Thousand Island bread. Slice it up. How do you think these are gonna turn out?
Looks like it's going to turn out very well.
All right, so take action from common space round 6 or something. I don't know. We living. All right, how you like that, Steve? That feels gangster, dog.
That was a little gangster. I'm not going to lie.
Is black latex gloves, no sequence. Buckles on my apron, that's elite shit. Dixon across my chest, got a piece in it. Yeah, I got a channel, but I'm really on that meat shit. So I'm gonna show you how we get it. Right foot up, left foot slide, and I'm gonna go get this bread over here.
That's bars.
All right.
Woo!
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. They hot, but they good.
They good. They definitely good.
Thanks for watching. Try them out. Before we end the show, big shout out to Liam. All right, Hoffman, I saw you enjoying the 411 ribs. So thanks for trying the method. Appreciate you. Peace.